This video will explain the ecosystem of the picture I picked for the science assignment, Interactions Within Ecosystems. Let's take a look at the picture. In the photograph, you see large amounts of waste produced by humans scattered over a large area. This area probably resides outside of a modern town or city. In the background, an unidentified body of water is seen. A strange yellow tube separates the two surfaces. In the foreground, you should also see a large pile of leaves and bracken. Within this photo, I shall describe the community, food chains, and food webs that could belong in this ecosystem. If this area is filled with garbage, there is bound to be organic matter / remnants of human food apart from the leaves and such in the foreground. Decomposers such as bacteria most definitely live, procreate, and feed in this landfill. The dead biotic elements in the picture serves as the nutrients to those decomposers. The amount of producers and consumers in this ecosystem is probably small. The amounts of waste on this site basically prohibits any growth of the basic plant or producer. Without producers, primary consumers or herbivores cannot live in this environment. Therefore, all of the consumers must be secondary consumers. These secondary consumers would eat other consumers in order to survive. These consumers could include wildcats and dogs, possums, raccoons, coyotes, and maybe even bears. Those animals would eat other dead animals and rodents. A few examples of rodents living in this habitat could be field mice, gophers, moles, and voles. These consumers / scavengers would feed on dead biotic matter and reptiles. Those reptiles are usually snakes. Some of those snakes would be eaten by birds, which are foragers, consumers, and scavengers. Gulls are the most common birds in landfills. They also eat the very bottom of the ecological energy pyramid, the animals which are insects, spiders, and worms. These animals eat each other and the rotting or dead biotic matter placed in a landfill. That is just the terrestrial part of the ecosystem. A small food chain consisting of fish such as trout and salmon, along with maybe small tadpoles, frogs, algae, and tiny bacteria, probably lives in the part of the picture which is most likely a river or lake ecosystem. The pollution from the landfill probably sickens the animals involved in the ecosystem, which reduces their lifespan. One of the links involved with both ecosystems could be the gull, a common bird I have mentioned before. Much of the area's population probably lives in the huge amount of abiotic matter, or humans' trash. I believe that since the amount of human waste is so high, the human impact upon the multiple species has become the basis of the ecosystem. This abiotic matter takes the form of bottles, cans, styrofoam cups, and other kinds of garbage. These two ecosystems probably live far from harmony. The human population of the surrounding area probably dumps thousands of pounds or more of garbage here every year. This kind of dumping can only result in the poisoning of both ecosystems. Hopefully things like this can be prevented, or else.